fellow fans of Clash of Clans. That is you. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the video. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I appreciate you investing a few minutes of your valuable time in sharing it with me, Galadon, as we journey through Town Hall 12 with only a gold pass in our hands. It is episode 81, and it's been a long time on the channel since we've had an episode of Gold Pass Clash. But, you know, I did have that brief vacation. We are now trying to get things caught up, and there's a lot to go through. So in today's episode, we will have a ton of upgrades and a few amazing raids. But remember, we are focused right now on passing the free-to-play accounts with the Gold Pass account. So that means walls, heroes, and everything else. Also, remember that we did slightly rush this account in order not to waste resources. So we have these buildings that need to make it to Town Hall 12 level, maxed out for Town Hall 11, before we can build a proper progress base. But the good news is that happens today. We will rebuild the progress base because we are now almost sort of kind of unrushed in a way. But asterisk, you'll see what I mean in just a minute. Okay, so we've got a lot of upgrades happening. You'll notice that we did do some other of the miscellaneous bombs, traps, mines upgrades, but we are also not going to focus on getting those done so much as we are defenses. The cannons, the bomb tower, and the air sweepers. We've got right here a bit of a loot issue. We've got tons of loot. The lab is tied up with Valkyries, and even though these guys are already beyond the maxed out Town Hall 11, we need to go ahead and do an upgrade for a hero at Town Hall 12. You see what I'm saying, right? We're trying not... Okay. Yeah, it's complicated for me too. It gives me a headache. But what I'm trying to say is I didn't want to focus on any of those top left Town Hall 12 upgrades until we had the 11s done. But of course, when you have no other outlet for Dark Elixir, that is the reason that you need to rush your base just a little bit in order to not waste hundreds of thousands of Dark Elixir. That is what we've done, and now it is time. Actually, false alarm. This is just me adjusting the progress base a little bit just to make room for the other things that need to be moved over there, but eventually we will get everything in the appropriate place, and as you can see, there you go. 4 defenses left to upgrade before we're fully caught up, or so. It's just, okay, whatever, right? It's one of those things. Again, I gotta remind you guys, it doesn't matter that much. Just build your progress base so that you know what you're doing. That's all. It doesn't have to be the same as anybody else's. Okay, here we are, bomb tower. That leaves us 3 defenses to go. 3 defenses left before we're fully caught up as a Town Hall 11. And again, bombs, traps, mines, unless you're a crazy serious war player, those things don't matter quite as much. So we're not going to focus on those. There goes the cannon. That leaves only the 2 air sweepers. And of course, we're about a third of the way through walls at Town Hall 12 already, which, think about this, all of those walls would not have been able to have been upgraded unless we had rushed to Town Hall 12. So the wall grind, not really quite as bad. The hero grind also lessened a little bit, so that's going to feel good once we get into the full swing of Town Hall 12. Okay, in the meantime, what else do we have to go here? Okay, 2 air sweepers. This is it. The final air sweepers, and of course, these were discounted with the gold pass, which makes things much, much easier. And yes, we are still raiding, by the way. I am going to, for the most part, fast forward or cut through most of the raids. You guys have seen pretty much all that happens over here with the sneaky goblins. So that yada, yada, yada. Next thing you know, we are 3-starring the loot. So that feels good. Taking all of the loot out of these bases and having leftover spells and troops for the next one. Okay, now here's another issue. We've got no builders and full loot. So at this point, we decided to go ahead and spend a Book of Heroes, even though that wasn't the smartest, most efficient way to use a Book of Heroes. I had to get a builder free so that we could spend some of this 14 million in gold and 14 million in elixir. Also, that's one of the reasons we're saving a bunch of gems, because you never know when we're going to need to spend a couple hundred gems to finish an upgrade early, and that is one of the beautiful things about having the gold pass. Everything is a little bit cheaper. Okay, now, there it is. The final air sweeper is done. So this progress base needs to be revamped into what would officially be an actual Town Hall 12 progress base. And yes, this means no cash clash. We are coming for you. And that's the weird thing, right? I'm competing against myself. So who do we root for? Do we root for no cash clash, or do we root for gold pass clash? I feel like The inevitable answer is we must root for Gold Pass Clash because we know that it's going to win. That's just common sense. Yes, free-to-play players rejoice. No Cash Clash is definitely the most successful series on the channel, and I will have to go ahead and say this. It's currently my favorite account. I really am actually most proud of the Town Hall 12, where we've spent $0, zero invested, except for, okay, many hundreds of hours of time. Okay, so here we go. There is Gold Pass Clash, and if we take a look at Gold Pass versus No Cash, and we will do that in a future episode, it's crazy how similar these two are. They are very, very close, and it's just a matter of a few short weeks before Gold Pass has maxed out heroes and probably surpasses the free-to-play account. Trying to decide on what to upgrade right here, we finally went with the Eagle Artillery. So the Eagle is going to level 3, so that's going to be nice to get that out of the way and done. What else do we have to worry about here? Okay, almost full Dark Elixir and nearly full Elixir as well. And no builders free. So what I did here is I decided we'll come back in 6.5 hours. The Archer Queen will be done. There she is. We weren't raiding, so we didn't really lose out on anything. You'll notice that here, again, we have about the same. I think maybe we got a defense in there where we had to lose a little bit, but we are finally going to spend that elixir and now spend the Dark Elixir. Archer Queen, man, there she goes. She is going to be level 60 before you know it. Also, investment is mandatory. Get in there and boost those sneaky goblins. If you're not doing it, what is wrong with you? Do you not listen to me and my advice? Do you not watch as I destroy Supercell? It's true. Galadon destroys Supercell. Okay? Maybe we should make that the full-on clickbait title of today's episode. I attacked Supercell and won! Okay, fine. I just threw that in there because. Okay, and then we've got another raid in here as we're rolling in. Another 3-star of the loot. Another perfectly, flawlessly placed invisibility spell. And another monster raid. Again, Crystal 1 to like Master 1 seems to be the sweet spot. Okay, the air sweepers are done. So those were the final 2 Town Hall 11 defenses that needed to get completed. So we've got those done. Now we can really feel like a proud Town Hall 12 that's on our way to, dare I say, Town Hall 13? No, okay, it's going to be a while, obviously. Inferno Tower, we've got 5 levels to go on the Town Hall itself as well, but we got a couple of Inferno Tower levels going at once, and that is something that No Cash Clash could never do, simply because we have that 20% discount towards the end of each month. Another perfect 3-star the loot raid, and this was definitely something that I decided was important to show, and that is, think about the fact that sometimes when you get to this point in a raid, you're at 49%. Why not drop a goblin that will attack a non-loot structure after you've destroyed all of the loot-bearing structures, grab you an easy percentage point, and there you go, an extra 5 or 6 trophies from your sneaky goblin. So just, just one of those little minor gameplay tips that I'd like to hand off to you guys to remind you it's easy to pick up and gain trophies when you're raiding with sneaky goblins. You don't need your siege machine or your heroes. You can usually get in there and at the very least wipe out the town hall. Another Inferno Tower upgrade underway, a few more walls getting upgraded as well. And I'm telling you guys, it's difficult for me to keep up with all of the upgrades that have been going on in Gold Pass Clash, but I'm doing my best to compress everything down into these episodes. And again, please let me know by leaving a like on the video or leaving a comment if this is the type of recording style you enjoy, because obviously I could do it differently. We could just record live 10 to 20 minutes worth of footage and put it together and call it an episode, but I actually prefer, I feel like this is a little bit better investment for your time to compile many days or even weeks of footage down into one concise episode that gives you the complete update as to what is happening on this account. And also, as always, you can stop by a live stream and see all of this stuff in real time, and of course, the fails that I might just so strategically leave out of the videos. But remember, this is YouTube. This is not real life, right? This is supposed to look like I am a flawless and perfect raider every single time, and I know exactly what I'm doing. And those who watch the live stream know that's definitely not the case. Okay, off to the status report. Let's check it out. The trophies continue to hover. I've definitely found the sweet spot. I would always recommend, as a Town Hall 12, Master 1 to Crystal 2 is probably the best spot to be. The season points are maxed out for July, but we're catching up and we'll be done with August in just a moment. We will get to that. Also, gems, 2,200. The heroes gaining more levels as well. I know that I fell behind a little bit on the progress, and I promise to get you guys caught up. I am going to stay motivated, even though I wish I were back in Hawaii. Thank you, Galafam, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You know you are the true hashtag Galafam, and that is why I love thinking about it and appreciate every single one of you every single day. So get out there, make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind to the people. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more Full Attacks.
Galadon, what do you mean you wish you were in Hawaii? Did you go to Hawaii recently?